If I have to think about, man, where my career began and who influenced me, I would say it had to start, man, some years ago. My brother is a professional barber in Arkansas, and he's been cutting for like 16, 17 years. My cousin, me and him the same age. He has a shop in Arkansas, TJ Potts. He's been cutting for like 10 years. I'm sorry, my brother name's Antoine Potts. My dad can cut hair, so it's just kind of like a family thing. And you know, I draw. I'm good at art. So it was just something that I just picked up along the way, you know what I'm saying? So I would probably say those had to be my biggest influences, you know, in the industry and who really helped and mold me. And, you know, just seeing the success that they had and the things that they can do, it really inspired me, you know what I'm saying? So, again, I went to barber college at Dallas Barber College here in Dallas, and I had an instructor by the name of Miss Gigi, you know, real cold barber, one of the coldest female barbers. I ain't gonna say just female, just one of the coldest barbers I know. She kind of got me into the whole battling thing or whatever. We was having that was my first competition, man. That was back in like 2009 or whatever, and we did a competition, but I didn't know that I had to compete against her. You know what I'm saying? So, and you come a little bit closer, I'm gonna show you. Like I had went all, you know, I was practicing. I'm like, man, I'm gonna really get into it. You know, I had never done any color, and I ended up doing like a SpongeBob. Mine, this like 2009. But make a long story short, we got to the battle, and man, she like killed me. You know what I'm saying? She did like a Pink Panther and like a Marvin the Martian, and that's really what inspired me. You know what I'm saying? To do more battles. And once I got into the shop, I started seeing people like Rodimus Perez and Joe the Barber and Rob the Original, people like that, man. I saw them doing these portraits and stuff like that, and it really inspired me. So I got into my first barber battle. My first one as a professional was 2 years ago, and I believe that was the Texas International or whatever. That was my first one, and I thought I did good, but I didn't place. So, but I just told myself, you know, from this point on, I'm gonna just keep working hard, and I'm gonna keep doing better. And the next year at the Texas International, I came back and I won first place. This is the big trophy right here, or whatever. I had won first place with this one right here. But I mean, I've done several battles. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here came from the Bronner Brothers official after party in Arlington. Sip the Surgeon, you know what I'm saying? Frankie Designs, you know, they hit me up with this belt. I got second place for doing the Scorpion design. You know, a lot of people thought I should have got first, but you know, it's good though. You know, I'm a competitor, you know, so I'm real competitive. Here's some of the faces that I've done or whatever. As some of the ones. I think I did that one in Waco. At that show, I got first place for creative cut and second place for portrait design. That was in Waco. I've competed in Louisiana at the Boss Man's Barber Symposium a couple times. The first show I competed, I didn't win. Man, it was stacked with talent. But I came back the next year and I got third. This was at the Houston International, you know, hosted by The Gauge. I got second place in that category. I think I did a Superman or whatever. A lot of people liked that one. That was real good. I ended up losing to Joe Barber, who was another, you know what I'm saying, inspiration to me or whatever. And actually, I got a few trophies that's not even here. But total, I think I've won first place in, I think, three battles, no, 4 battles. Second place, I've won, I think, twice. Then I have like 3 third place finishes. But this is over like the past year and a half, you know what I'm saying, 2 years or whatever. But I mean, really what motivates me about these shows is just, man, it's so high energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just unbelievable. It's a whole different experience from being in a chair cutting and being on stage with, you know, some of the shows I've been at have thousands of people there. You know, it's the adrenaline, and I'm the type of person, you know, I get the music going, and I'm crunk, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get nervous, you know what I'm saying? When the lights go on and they're like, go, I'm hyped, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I know that I'll be able to compete, you know, in a Cedric the Entertainer barber battle. And I'm very competitive, and I feel like I have the skills to compete with all the rest of the barbers. I'm a very humble person, so I would never say that I'm the best, But my goal at the end of the day is to be one of the best. You know what I'm saying? Because I give respect where it's due. You know what I'm saying? And there's tons of great barbers all around the country, you know what I'm saying, that I give respect to, mad respect to, on a daily basis. But just thinking back, man, the craziest things that I've seen at a hair show, ooh, man, I've seen so many crazy things. I've seen people fall off stage. I mean, I've seen, you know, it's just some crazy stuff. I mean, you see a lot of crazy things, but, you know, I guess I'll be so focused just on cutting that I really don't be paying attention to everybody else, because I be in the zone. So when I get to the show, you know, I got my beats on, I got my headphones on, I'm in the zone. I'm just focused on what I do. And I will tell you this, it was at an exotics battle this past year or whatever. I didn't even know what I was going to do until I got there. You know what I'm saying? I got there and I was just like, man, let me sit down. I had my models with me. I sat down, was drawing up some ideas and stuff like that. And, you know, we did good. You know what I'm saying? We killed. And so it really just depends on what mood I'm in, you know what I'm saying, you know, as far as my designs. But I normally like to prepare, you know what I'm saying, weeks ahead of time. But choose me for this battle. You know, choose me to compete. And I promise you won't be sorry. You know what I'm saying? I got the talent. I feel I have the talent. I have the work, you know, ethics. And I got a crowd behind me. You know, I got a lot of people that support, you know, the Graffiti Styles, Sean Peter Barber brand. So this is me. You know what I'm saying? I'm simple. I'm hardworking, and I'm hungry. I want the title. I want more. I'm not satisfied. So whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, just tell me what I got to do and where we at and what time. And that's what it is. Holla at your boy.